So what, she flaked? So what, you tried to approach her, she said she had a boyfriend. Who gives a fuck, bro? It's always her loss. A lot of y'all are scared to talk to girls or unconfident around women because you only been around one girl. Hey, I thought you were kind of cute. Drying her pussy up, bro. She's nervous, so why the fuck are you nervous? I got them up here on this pedestal, bro. What's good, man? It's your boy Cry. Welcome back to another vid. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. And make sure to follow me on all platforms at I Am Cry. Today I'm going to give you guys 3 strategies to be more confident with girls. So let's get right into it. The first strategy to get more confident with girls, fellas, is hard work. I know it sounds so simple, right? But most men don't work hard consistently. Consistent hard work brings results with anything, whether that's business, whether that's looks maxing, whether that's the gym, right? And most people are not doing that. So when you're constantly putting in the hard work, what you're doing is you're separating yourself from most men. And when you're separating yourself from most men, it gives you an aura, it gives you a confidence about yourself. Like, yeah, I was doing what motherfuckers weren't doing. I was saving that bread. I invested in that mentorship. I was waking up at 5 a.m. I was going to the gym 5 to 6 times a week. I was eating clean, right? I was making the right investments. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that motherfuckers don't want to do, the hard work consistently, the little daily tiny battles that motherfuckers don't want to do, when you doing them consistently and you know you doing them consistently, it's going to give you a confidence or mentally that you know you are outworking your opponent. And the outcome of that is the results, right? The results of your hard work are going to make you more confident amongst other men, more confident around women, right? Once you got the physique you want because you put in the work, once you got a certain amount of money in your account because you put in the work, once your mindset is sharp because you read all them self-help books and self-improvement books, once you're around a network of individuals because you invested in that mentorship instead of wasting your money on dumb shit. Those are all the results that are going to breed you to confidence, but it all starts with the consistent hard work that you got to put in, fellas. When you can look in the mirror every day and know you put in the work at the end of the day, you chose the uncomfortable things at the end of the day, you was uncomfortable today, like you mentally drained. If like I tell myself, if I'm not mentally drained by the end of the day, I didn't go hard enough. When you do that consistently, fellas, you're gonna build confidence amongst girls. You're gonna be the man that you're supposed to be, because most men, I'm telling you, are not doing that, right? I'm shooting this vid at 5 a.m., fellas. I know a lot of motherfuckers not getting up at 5 a.m., let alone shooting a video at 5 a.m., right? But I know this is the time that I got to get it done because I got a lot of work to do throughout the day, right? So yeah, it's hard. Yeah, I ain't feel like getting up, but I did it, right? And as I grow my subscribers, grow my page, get more money, get more influence, start getting brand deals, etc., that's gonna build my confidence. That's gonna build my aura. Yeah, the money is cool and the sponsorships is cool, but it's more so that I know that I put in the work. Nobody can take that away from you, bro. Motherfuckers like to talk about it, but when you really putting in the work, bro, it's gonna show over years, months, and days, right? And that's gonna give you so much confidence around girls, fellas, I'm telling you. If you look at the most confident men, you look at the LeBron Jameses, you look at the Andrew Tates, you look at the Chris Browns, right? They are all extremely confident, but they worked extremely hard to get to where they wanna go. Why are they confident? Because they're extraordinary, fellas. They're the best in their field. Right? Why are they the best in their field? Because they put in the hard work consistently, right? Over months, over days, over years to get to that point. Now they have an aura about themselves. Now women throw themselves at them. Why? Because they consistently put in the hard work. You got to put in the hard work. The second strategy to be more confident around girls is repetition, fellas. Why is Steph Curry the best shooter of all time? It's because he put in the reps. He put the shots up. No matter how many he was missing or no matter how many he was made, he done seen enough go in that he know, like, I'm that nigga when it come to shooting. And that's how you got to be with girls, fellas. You got to get repetition. You got to get some experience. A lot of y'all are scared to talk to girls or unconfident around women because you only been around one girl. You only been around 1 or 2 girls your whole life. Right? I'm not sure how, I know my age range, varies in my audience, but fellas, you got to get out there more, right? You see a girl giving you choosing signals, approach her. You see a girl you like that ain't giving you choosing signals, I typically don't cold approach, but if you early in your journey, cold approach that chick, bro. But it don't even gotta be, intimately, like you interested. Just get comfortable talking to women, period. You see a girl at the grocery store, at the register, say, how's your day going? You look a little tired, make a joke, right? You see a girl at the mall, working in the store where you getting clothes at, and she, showing you around, spark a little conversation. That's gonna build confidence. But you gotta put in the reps with that. You gotta put in the reps so when you are talking to a girl, it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? I was unconfident to talk on camera, on YouTube, long form content. I was doing reels and shit. Now I'm doing long form. I was unconfident 30 videos ago. Now I got some videos under my belt. Now it's very easy. If it was two motherfuckers in here, I'd still be talking like this. Right? Why? Because I got the reps in, fellas. You got to get the reps in with women. Fellas, this is also going to change your perspective, man. Once you realize that women are actually 10 times more nervous when you speak to them than we are, it changes everything. Like, girls be shook, man. And I'm coming from you from experience as well as having female friends. Like, they tell me, when you are the hardworking man that I mentioned in number one and your appearance is together and you make the approach or you speak to a girl, bro, she's nervous, bro. She's nervous. So why the fuck are you nervous? Why the fuck are you unconfident? You got to be the confident one. You got to set the tone. Men lead, women follow. You coming in there all timid like, hey, I thought you were kind of cute. All that corny unconfident shit, bro, you drying her pussy up, bro. Right? You gotta have that aura about yourself, like where you really don't care. And that leads me to my last and final point, fellas. The third strategy to be more confident with girls is you can't give a fuck. A lot of y'all care way too much. A lot of y'all give way too many fucks, bro. Girls is human just like we is, fellas. They shit, pee, poop, bleed just like we do. Y'all got them up here on this pedestal, bro. If they not right here eye level, they down here, bro. If you putting in the hard work and putting in the reps, though. A lot of y'all not doing them first two things. That's why you got women on this pedestal. That's why you unconfident. But you can't give a fuck, bro. A lot of y'all have a scarcity mindset. Like, y'all got this woman on the pedestal and y'all think like, oh, this is the only girl I can get, right? And that comes from not putting in the reps and not putting in the hard work. You can't have a scarcity mindset. You got to have an abundance mindset. And what that means, fellas, is that for every one of us, fellas, it's 2 or 3 of them, right? You have to know, okay, if this don't work out with this chick or if this chick reject me, it's another one, bro. So what that she didn't text back? So what she flaked? So what you tried to approach her, she said she had a boyfriend, right? Who gives a fuck, bro? It's always her loss if you are putting in the hard work and, putting in the reps. Only if you're doing them first 2 things is her loss. If you're not a man that's extraordinary, if you're not in that top 10%, if you're not putting in the reps every day to be great, it's not her loss. That's why it's very important to do the first 2 things. But if you're doing the first 2 things, fellas, it's always her loss. I don't give a fuck, bro. And you can't give a fuck. Because one thing, fellas, when you putting in the hard work, when you putting in the consistent reps, they always come back. You'll always get the last laugh. If last laugh was a person, fellas, I'd be the person. Every chick that done did me dirty, rejected me, made me feel some kind of way, they've came back. Last chick I was talking to, fellas, as far as my knowledge, the last time I went on her Instagram when we stopped talking, I was blocked, right? So as I'm talking to this girl, her birthdays comes up because I had it saved in my calendar, so I know in my mind it's coming up, right? I'm not going to check her page or doing none of that weird beta shit, right? But as I'm, scrolling on my stories, somebody else I follow post her, right, for her birthday. So I realized she unblocked me on her birthday. She wanted me to see her. She wanted me to say something to her, right? Baby, you just had me blocked. Keep me blocked, right? But she see All the progress I'm making on, you feel me, online, she see me putting in that work. She see me looking good. She ain't stop shit. She trying to, you know, catch my eye, make herself relevant. I got the last laugh, fellas, because I didn't give a fuck. But when you, that's another thing too, fellas, when you are putting in the hard work and when you are putting in the reps, it's gonna, yes, give you confidence, but it's gonna also automatically give you that I don't give a fuck mentality, man. A lot of y'all give a fuck because you're not doing number one and number two. And the crazy thing is, fellas, about all of this, man, when you don't give a fuck, they love that shit. It's very attractive to some women. It's very attractive to, I would say, most women. Right? You'll get to 1 or 2 women that say, oh no, I don't like men that act like that. I don't like toxic men that's very masculine and just don't give a fuck. I like my men to care and be emotional. You'll get certain girls like that, fellas. But for the most part, even when women say that, but deep down, bro, they love a man that is a man, bro, that don't give a fuck. It's very attractive to them because most men is kissing their ass, chasing them, telling them what they want to hear, being a simp. And they running all over them, doing what they want to do, having their way with them. When you not one of those guys, fellas, they love that. And to be one of those guys, you got to be confident. And to be confident, fellas, you can't give a fuck. You got to be putting in the reps, and you got to be putting in the hard work, fellas. So that is the video for the day, man. Put in those 3 strategies, man, and you're going to be way more confident around girls, man. I love y'all. Peace.